They say time flies, but I think it's just an illusion. Or maybe not. But I mean, sitting on hopes and half built intentions makes time feel like a train you missed. One blur, and it's gone. They say the present is just fragments of yesterday, scattered choices, unfinished habits, and the echoes of what we didn't finish. Me, I am more of a quiet historian. I study the present the way you study a car, tracing it back to where it all began. I guess I am somewhat of a memory keeper, always looking at today through the lens of what used to be. My geology lecturer had a fancy name for it: uniformitarianism. The present is the key to the past. He said, I didn't argue, I just added it to the list of things that made too much sense. Maybe the present is also the door to something bigger. You see, just like we humans rise with the sun, time wakes too, stretching slowly into the morning light before the world catches on. Some chase it the moment their eyes blink open, fist tight, eyes sharp, already halfway through their to-do list, even before the sky decides what color to wear. And then there are the watchers, the ones who wake but stay in bed, fighting alarms like they carry insults, giving both situations a fair judgment. I think it's unfair to put the blame on time. Time doesn't fly. We just don't all rise the same. It's strange, isn't it? How a single minute so loud, so present, slips quietly into the past. Days fold into weeks, weeks collapse into months. You blink and 5 years wave from a distance, like old friends you forgot to keep in touch with. I think I finally understand what they meant by make hay while the sun shines. I first heard it when I was 5, maybe from a cartoon or my mom's careful warnings. It sounded wise, but only now does it feel true. The waka we belong to today no suppose wear tomorrow's slippers. Time doesn't ask for permission. It moves, and if you don't move with it, it slips through your fingers like fine sand you didn't know you were holding. Maybe time was never in a hurry. Maybe it was just waiting for us to notice. Funny how it's easier to notice time in a tuber of yam. Just last week, it was fresh. Now the edges are soft. Skin has gone dull. Time and change touched it. But for us humans, it's harder to see when it happens. I mean, when time happens. I doubt my mom can explain how I grew from that baby on her back to a girl almost turning 25. That's the thing. You only notice time when you're standing still. But when you move, when you rise with it, chase with it, live with it, you can trace the seconds, you can account for the days. And that's what makes it fulfilling. Sadly, there are moments when time slips through us. Time suddenly feels like a myth. Our minds go quiet, not peaceful, just empty. We forget what to do with those hours we're given. We lose our grip on purpose, and right before our eyes, the world spins fast, too fast, and we are left behind trying to catch up on something that never waits. I think the problem we have is that we wish to have control over certain things we possibly can't control. Time, for example. I wouldn't say it controls us, but we have no choice but to move at the same pace as time. The truth, though, is that I wish there were more than 24 hours in a day. I mean, an extra 4 hours a day wouldn't hurt, would it? But then again, it's not really about how many hours there are in a day. It's about what we do with the hours that we have. Today, I plan to wake up or at least get out of bed by 12 p.m. and come here to film. But I slept off. And it's not because I wanted to sleep off, it's because I had not slept throughout the night. I was working and I can't cheat nature. So a day like today, I'd wish that there were more hours. And aside that, the weather is not very friendly these days. I still came out here, so yeah, it's really not about how many hours you have in a day. It's about you getting up, getting to it, whatever it is that you want to do, get it done because time is not going to wait. It's not going to wait. So you just have to look at time in the face and do whatever it is that you want to do. Time doesn't knock, it just is. 1 minute you're in your father's house, your feet never touching bills, laughter echoing like your only job is joy. The next, you're calling your mom to ask how to boil egusi without burning it. Time is sneaky. It doesn't announce growth with fireworks. It slips in your back pain after sitting wrong, in your younger cousin calling you auntie, in your mother's voice sounding smaller on the phone. You don't notice it arriving, but it's always arranging the furniture. The wildest part, it doesn't just change your face or your clothes size. It changes the weight of your name and the sounds of your footsteps. One day, you will laugh differently, cry differently, love differently. And you look in the mirror and think, when exactly did this happen? I guess all I'm trying to say in a summary is that we need to take hold of every second like it's all the time we've got. Because every time gone is gone. It can't be gotten back. It's gone forever. You can't chase it. You can only move with it.